Yeah. Hi guys, went to IKEA today, picked up this plastic waste bin for 95p. I thought, yeah, rubber band powered car. Plan is axle straight across here, in a little bit, so the wheels only just stick out. Probably put something front and back to reduce the friction, maybe a bent paper clip sticking out, and the rubber band will go straight up to the top or bottom, depending on which way you look at it. So that's what we're going to do. I'll do my usual. I'll use my nail on a stick to melt some holes through for the axle to go through. And that should be about all we need to do. Oh, I'll melt a hole right in the bottom as well for the rubber band to go through. And a bit of hot glue to hold the paper clips in place. Up together. So, does it work? Okay, how about if we tilt it backwards? Oh. Okay, well we did about 3 meters. Can we go any more? Not a lot. Might need a bit more power in the rubber bands. Oh. Yeah. There's obviously a bit of friction there. Yeah, well we could double up the rubber band, make it stronger. Give it a try. I've doubled the rubber bands. Oh, wheel spin. But it went faster. It is quite difficult to wind it up and get the wheels on the ground, because you have to wind it up and then try and get it down without the wheels spinning. I didn't show what we've actually got. We've got a barbecue skewer that goes through the middle of this 6mm carbon fibre rod or tube. So they're not actually attached to each other. The bamboo skewer can spin independently of the tube. It's just acting as a bearing in the edge of the plastic bucket or bin. So you have to wind it up and then try and turn it over without releasing it. Right, here we go again. Oh, pointing it the wrong direction. Right, that direction we want to go. Okay, not very good, going the wrong direction. Oh, a bit of a turn anyway. Let's try and point it that way a bit. No, I think that's one of the wheels is slipping on the axle. We'll have another go. I've just moved into the kitchen rather than conservatory, because I don't think we're going to be doing 8 meters with this, but we'll see if we can do the 5 meters length of the kitchen. So I'll point it a bit to the left because it seems to have been going to the right. And it's going perfectly straight this time. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. That went better than I expected. In fact, if we hadn't gone up against there, I suspect we'd have finished. Yeah, Okay, so we're doing about 5 meters with it. There's still some power left in there, but not enough to actually move it. So I'll set the camera up and see if we can actually hit the camera. It's actually going further than I expected, so we'll try and chase it. Oh wow. Well, if we hadn't hit the stool, I think we'd have done the full 8 meters. Oh, now we've gone out of focus. Come on. Well, that last run was so ridiculously good, I'll give it another go. We nearly did the 8 meters, so we'll try again. I was only expecting about 5 meters, but if we can do 8 meters, that'll be brilliant. Yeah, success. The full distance, 8 meters. Brilliant. Job done. Quick summary. Let's have a look. If I turn this up, there's still a little bit of power left in there, I think. Yeah. So, we've got a plastic waste bin. The rubber band is going up to the top or down to the bottom, depending on which way you look at it. But it still wraps around the axle as normal. And then front and back, I've just got a couple of bits of bent paper clip to reduce the friction so it can run along. The axle, well, we've got a barbecue skewer there, but the axle itself is actually this 6mm carbon fibre tube which comes off one of my kites that's broken. So that's a short length of carbon fibre tube, and then actually going through the holes that I've melted in the waste bin is the barbecue skewer. So if I pull that out, then that's our axle and CDs for wheels with plastic bottle tops for the hubs. So that actually rotates on the barbecue skewer, and the barbecue skewer is where the friction will be, where it goes through the side of the waste bin. The paper clips are just hot glued on the edge there, and they just stick out and they're bent over so they give us a minimal amount of friction when it goes along. And the rubber band goes straight through a hole there, and that's just a bit of bamboo skewer to hold it in place. Job done.